Hello everybody, welcome back to I Command. This is TV Boy, and we're bringing you another match from the May 23rd Imperial Assault Vassal Skirmish Tournament, and this is going to be round 2 of Swiss. When this time we've got Kyle playing versus Blaide, and as a reminder, Kyle is playing a double Heavy Trooper, double ISB Infiltrator list with BT1, and then we've got Blaide, who's also playing Empire, but playing a much different list with Vader, including Taro, Agent Callus, Iden Versio, and 2 officers. Also playing Zillow Technique, Rule by Fear, Unshakable, and Advanced Comm Systems on Agent Callus, while Kyle is playing Advanced Comm Systems, Heavy Fire, Targeting Computer, General's Ranks, Zillow Technique, and Rule by Fear. And those attachments are going to be on the Heavy Troopers for Kyle. And we're playing on the Priority Extraction mission once again, since this is still round 2. And by the way, if you guys are interested in the new cards and you're not familiar with them, be sure to check the link in the description to the Tabletop Admiral website, which is an awesome list builder and also a great way to reference cards since it has such a great search feature. And if you're interested in joining this online skirmish community, be sure to check out the link in the description to our Discord channel. We have a lot of players playing a lot of games on Discord and Slack as well, which will also be in the link, a link in the description. All right, let's get right into the gameplay. So we are starting off. It looks like Kyle has initiative to start and took the blue deployment zone. Both players drawing their opening hands here. Both players have Rule by Fear, so it looks like we're going to be resolving that. It looks like Kyle discarding Planning. It's Rule by Fear, and Blaide discarding Take Initiative. 2 very powerful cards being discarded here, which tells me that their command hands must be excellent. Of course, Blaide will have Take Initiative round 2, so Take Initiative would not be usable to him until round 3. So it kind of makes sense there, but still a very strong card in round 3 to have. Although by round 3, it's likely that Kyle will draw Negation. So I think this is not. This is a pretty good discard. I always find it interesting they discard Planning, but if you have drawn the top, like the best 4 other cards in your deck, then it would make sense that you would want to just get rid of Planning. Okay, so looks like we're starting off with ISB Infiltrators at the top here. Moving down to the right side by the terminal. And we've got Officer activating for Blaide, going to push Vader forward to the left. Officer activating for Kyle. Just going to move up, not quite next to the terminal. Another officer activating for Blaide, going to push Vader up even further. And now we've got the Heavy Troopers with, I believe these are the Targeting Computer Heavy Troopers moving up. Splitting up, actually. And now, let's see. Agent Callus activating for Blaide, going to draw both players an extra card. And BT1 for Kyle, going to take control of that terminal. Iden Versio moving up with Dio next to Vader and Agent Callus. And looks like Officer moving up the Heavy Troopers, and I think I may have missed that where is that other Heavy Trooper? It looks like the Heavy Trooper. Oh no, the Heavy Troopers with General's ranks moved up. So Kyle taking up a position next to the fountain at the top right of the map. Taro double moving. Able to move into that difficult terrain space thanks to the addition of efficient travel to his card in IACP. And then finally the Heavy Troopers, the ISB Infiltrators activating last for Kyle. Going to move up and join. He's actually splitting these up as well, so he's putting 1 on the left side, 1 on the right side. And now Vader going to activate for Blaide. He's going to move up and take a Force Choke on this Infiltrator here for 3 damage. And it's going to be a second Force Choke with Driven by Hatred. So that's the end of round 1. So now we're going to go and do the senator movement here. Both players gaining 3 VPs for 3 senators. And Kyle is sending his senators to the right, while Blaide's sending his to the left. So there is a chance that Blaide could score all 3 senators before Kyle can score all 3 of his. Since you can, if you go to the left, you can get all 3 at the end of round 3. But if you go to the right, you can only get 2, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I might be wrong. Maybe you can get all 3. So Vader gonna force choke again for another 3 damage, and then move out of line of sight. Nice move by Blaide there, thanks to the closed door. However, yeah, because Kyle has positioned to neither his ISB nor his heavy trooper to be able to open the door there with 1 action. So initiative moving over to Blaide, and he's going to start off with Agent Callus. Going to draw both players a card and then play Intelligence Leak. Kyle going to counter it with Comm Disruption though. So both of these Imperial players drawing a ton of cards thanks to Callus. You can just imagine what it would be like if both of them had Callus in their list. Alright, and because Comm Disruption was played, Agent Callus gets to distribute some power tokens here with Advanced Comm System and Hunt Descent. And let's see, he's going to open the door, and that is going to be his activation. So now we've got an officer activating for Kyle. Going to move one of the general's ranks heavy troopers forward. Officer activating for Blaide, going to move Iden forward. Looks like heavy troopers activating for Kyle, going to open the door to the right side room, and this is going to open up some shots against Iden here. Second trooper going to come out. Looks like he's going to take a shot at Iden. Not a great roll, and does not have targeting computer. 2, 3, 4. But that is going to hit and do 1 damage, thanks to the +3 accuracy on the heavies. Iden Versio activating, going to take a shot with a power token, and her ability, of course, amplifies her power tokens, increases the effect by +1. And it's going to be a big hit, so it's going to be, looks like 4 damage, 5 damage. Oh, she does have a surge for Pierce 1, that's right. And now, Iden moving out of line of sight. So, Blaide playing very well here, keeping his figures out of Kyle's firing zone, keeping them all hidden out of sight. Kyle's going to have to either commit a lot harder into Blaide's figures to get some good attacks here, or he's just going to have to wait and let Blaide kind of pick off his figures one at a time. So it looks like we've got the damage infiltrator is going to move back behind the senators to stay out of sight, and now it looks like we've got Taro moving up. Gonna just take an attack, not gonna bother with like getting a big flamethrower off. And again, that looks like Blaide is playing very conservatively here, just picking his spots and then kind of staying out of line of sight. And that is a range 4 shots, so that's going to be accuracy, enough accuracy there, and I think that is a kill. Yep, so that's 4 damage against a 3 health heavy trooper. Zilla not going to be able to save it, and then Taro able to easily move back into that nice little hidden spot. Now this would not be nearly as possible if Kyle had positioned his figures on the left hand side. I feel like it's a lot harder to hide against the left hand side than it is against the right. So now we've got heavy troopers activating, gonna double move. Yep, and he's deep striking, basically gonna try and flank Blaide to stop this hide and seek shenanigans. BT1 activating for Kyle, just moving up. Looks like not a great spot for BT to be. Vader activating, going to play looking for a fight just for the movement and the power token. Going to come in. So now we see now that Kyle's list has been almost exhausted, he's going to be moving Vader up to get some attacks in, as well as having some end around attacks. So pretty good roll for Vader here with a power token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With a Zillow, discard, and exhaust, though, it looks like Kyle can survive this with 1 health. Oh, no, he's just gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Search for +2, 8, 9. If Kyle had discarded, he would have had 2 blocks, and then he could. Oh, you know what? If he exhausts Zillow, it's Pierce 3. Reduced to Pierce 1, so that would still be a kill. So my bad. Yeah, that was a dead heavy trooper. Nice one shot from Vader. All right, now we've got the final activation for Kyle is going to be the ISB infiltrators. Looks like the red one. So Blaide did a great job here keeping Vader kind of out of their sight, and they're going to move down and go for Taro here. So double moved the first infiltrator to get line of sight on Taro, then moved the second infiltrator up and used coordinated raid on the first one to get an attack. And it's going to be hidden, so that's going to be 6 damage going through 2 blocks, 4 damage into Taro. That's going to be the end of round 2. Initiative going to pass over to Kyle. And let's see, now we've got this. Kyle's made a really nice little chain here for the senators to follow, as has Blaide. So both players drawing up, gaining 3 VPs from the senators. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, so Kyle has moved. That third senator needed to be 1 lower, because right now I guess he could have an officer move it up to get it in at the end of round 3. Blaide's senator is nicely set up to jump right into the extraction point on the next turn with that officer there. Nothing really threatening it from Kyle. All right, Vader, end of round attack and move. I'm going to attack this ISB infiltrator. 6 damage. Going to be 1 short of finishing it off. And now Blaide at the end of the round playing Ferocity with Taro to get an attack on this ISB infiltrator that attacked him. Looks like he's going to re-roll and get 5 damage there. So I'd re-roll also add an IACP. So a lot of nice little quality of life improvements for Taro coming through in this game. And now we've got Call the Vanguard being played by Kyle with one of the general's ranks heavy troopers, so that's going to give him a +1 damage on this attack. I believe that's the general. Oh no, it's the that's the targeting computer one. So point blank range attack and allow him to use that spray fire ability to add a surge, basically adding 2 damage to the attack here. It's going to be 4 damage going into Taro. Going to discard a card to add a block with Zillow technique. So 3 damage. That's 7. So Kyle here has decided to commit into killing Taro, which makes sense, but it means that he probably won't be able to kill Vader once he's done with Taro. And Vader's just going to be in his back line tearing stuff up. So this is not going to be good for Kyle here. All right, but Kyle does have initiative. He's going to activate the ISB infiltrator. And it looks like he is having the heavy trooper. So the damage, the infiltrator next to Taro is activating. Can use coordinated raid. Have the heavy trooper attack Taro again for 5 damage. Plays collateral damage on Iden for 2. And then, how is he defeated? Oh, it looks like he's exhausting heavy fire. That's probably what's happening. Yeah, so Taro had 1 health left. and Kyle exhausts heavy fire to target Taro for 1 damage and Iden for 1 damage. So fantastic use of heavy fire there. Card is really good with these cheap heavy weapons and vehicles to get the extra damage in. And now looks like we've got a hidden attack on Iden. That's going to be good. That's going to be 5, 6 damage against 2 blocks, so 4 damage going to Iden. And now Kyle activating Squad Swarm, going to let him chain into the second ISB infiltrator group. Great tempo here. Oh, but Comm Disruption coming down from Blaide. So that's going to stop that play. That would have been a huge play for Kyle there. If he could have gotten a Comm Disrupt or a Squad Swarm going. Probably would have killed Iden there by moving that damaged ISB infiltrator south and doing a coordinated raid with either the heavy trooper or the hidden ISB. But now that infiltrator looks like is going to die to a Vader either force choke or attack. I can't imagine. Oh no, this is Iden activating. Excuse me. So Iden going to activate before she bites it. Smart because, of course, that heavy trooper has not activated yet. So Kyle could activate the heavy trooper, remove the stun, and then attack Iden from there. So it looks like he's taking a shot here at the infiltrator for 6 damage. Going to gain a block power token from Dio and move down towards the deployment zone, but can't quite get into the safety behind the wall. So still exposed there. It looks like Dio stayed behind. He's going to try and finish off this 1 health. Infiltrator does the job. That's going to kill him. Since he does get +1 damage and surge for +1. No way that a Zillow technique can save this infiltrator, I don't think. He's still alive. Well, not sure. I must have missed some. I must have missed something there. All right, infiltrator going to take a shot at Vader for 1 damage. Coordinated raid to the other infiltrator. That's going to be 3, 4. That's going to be 1 damage, I think. Yep. And then now the infiltrator is moving away, which triggers parting blow here. Not sure why that didn't resolve. So the other infiltrator looks like gonna kill Dio. And now we've got Agent Callus activating, gonna draw both players a card, gonna move up and take a melee attack here on this infiltrator. No dodge for the infiltrator, so that's gonna be a dead ISB. Blaide systematically removing Kyle's figures from the board. That's going to be tough for Kyle to catch up here. He's going to have to catch Iden before she can get away. And then also has Vader to deal with here. Alright, we've got Element of Surprise being played, and Negation's going to stop that. So this is BT1 activating, targeting Vader. And that's going to get a Zillow exhaust for no damage. Yeah, BT1 has a consistency problem for sure. But, you know, we made rapid recalibration, so that should fix him. Alright, Iden has activated. Officer activating for Kyle. Going to push that Senator up so he can get into the extraction point. So Kyle is set up to get all 3 Senators as well as Blaide, which is going to be put Blaide at 36 and Kyle at 31. So it's actually not going to end the game as soon as they score unless somebody else dies. Blaide just needs to kill 1 more figure that's not an officer, and he'll have the game here. Oh, Blaide taking out a Senator with Vader's attack. Going to play Dark Energy into Parting Blow to go after another Senator. But he might not have it here. That's only going to be 4 damage. Wasn't able to finish off that Senator. But did push it back. 1, 2, 3. It's still going to be able to run in. Interestingly, he could have moved Vader first. Dark Energied. Well, yeah, I don't know. That maybe not. I was thinking if he had waited and used Dark Energy on the further one, he could have kept it from scoring. But that's hard to kind of predict what's going to happen with the dice there. And also, it, of course, leaves Vader stunned. Alright, and we've got Rally being played by the Heavy Trooper to remove the stun. Discards all the harmful conditions, so stun and bleed are going to go away. That allows this Heavy Trooper to come out and make a shot here on Iden. It's going to spend a power token for +1 block. Rerolls with targeting computer. Not quite enough to finish her off, unfortunately. That evade roll on Iden's dice there was pretty critical. Now we've got the other Elite Heavy Trooper moving up. That's going to be the end of round 2. Quite the eventful round 2. Or excuse me, end of round 3. So now the Senators are going to start moving. Oh, one of the Senators got hit by another parting blow from Vader. So that's going to stop the Senator from escaping. So Kyle only scoring 1 Senator here while Blaide scores all 3. And it looks like that was enough to get him to 40. Whoa, that was crazy. So, yeah, you don't often see Senators getting taken out like that, but Vader is just that strong. He can just delete Senators if he wants to. And it's almost like a negative point score, right? So instead of scoring points for killing figures, when you kill the Senators, you stop your opponent from scoring 5-6 points. So, all right, so that was the match. So Blaide coming out victorious with Vader's heroes against Kyle's Swarm. And we will see more gameplay coming up. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later.